good morning, by the way, or good afternoon, depending on where you are on the planet. My name is Koen Mulet. I'm the secretary of UINA, which is the Pan-European Association of Private Wireless 5G Users. I will introduce the program and a brief outline of what the private wireless market is all about. So this webinar is hosted by Firecell. It's about private 5G for the vertical of academia and science, which is the audience that we're also having from academic circles. This is the program we have for you. Then we got 5G research from the University of Oviedo through Ignacio Rodriguez, who is a research fellow there. He will start. Then we got Mariam Kiran from the Science Network from America, ESNet, Energy Sciences Network. So that's an operational network in America where they do research, yet also run an operational network. And then as a third presenter, we have Simon Fletcher from the UK presenting a nationwide 5G development program. Very huge indeed, millions going around, called UK 5G, which says it all. This is a snapshot of what private 5G is all about. I won't dwell on all the individual pictures, but you're talking port automation, plant automation, robotics, remote maintenance, AI, excavation in hazardous environments. This is the kind of application that industries are looking at to implement private wireless, private 4G, private 5G. And of course, also academia. I just picked an example of an American university, but there's dozens of examples in academic circles of universities experimenting with 5G and with Firecell kits. Here's a very, very large and impressive example of the Paris airport, who have already been deploying private 4G for almost 10 years. They got over close to 100 sites. The whole airport is covered. Air France uses it. All the other airlines use it. It's used for all the operational processes. This is one of the huge examples of what private wireless is up to. Still, by the way, 4G does the job. This is just a snapshot of Northwestern Europe and a couple of ports projects that are going on. In green, you got a couple of ports. In blue, you got a couple of airports. This picture alone, and don't dwell on all the details, shows that in Northwestern Europe, England, France, Germany, Brussels, Belgium, Holland, there's like 20 or so main ports, seaports and airports, deploying private wireless. So private wireless is really already in its operational stages. It's for real, it's happening. This is a chart from the GSA saying that they discovered, the Global Supplier Association, by the way, that they discovered 889 projects so far. That is just one number. I'll come up with a different number in a second. As you can see from the chart, there's very many verticals deploying private wireless. The number one vertical keeps being manufacturing. That's been the number one application area for a while. But as you can see, education, the red box here, is also a large user of private wireless. The 889 systems that the GSA discovered is just a number. I can show you a different number from a research firm called Mobile Experts. They come up with a number of 2,800. And the difference is that they measure also small systems and the GSA measures only larger systems in excess of $100,000. So as it says at the bottom, it's a safe assumption that there's anywhere between 1,000 and 3,000 operational systems out there already. Is that a large number? Possibly not. If you're an MNO, you're probably inclined not to find that terribly impressive, but this is impressive, the growth. This is a chart that I borrowed from Analysys Mason, another consultancy, and they're predicting this kind of a growth. So you can see the bar chart here. This basically indicates that you're looking at the growth of like 50% per annum. Really impressive. So it's not the absolute number yet, it's the growth that is impressive. And to round off the introductory bit, spectrum is, of course, the key raw material for private wireless network. We'll discuss it in the presentations. With the flags here, you can see what private spectrum is presently available in some countries. Holland, England, Finland, Germany, Sweden, Denmark. It's all over the place. Different countries use different spectrum. So the spectrum situation is definitely messy. Although, as it says at the right-hand bottom, the EU is looking at harmonizing the band 3.8, 4.2 for pan-European usage. So a common band, whereas at the moment, the bands deployed are still different in every country. And as you can see from the chart, there's plenty of countries that haven't even assigned private wireless spectrum. In the middle here, you see the American flag. And this is, of course, what Miriam will talk about. This is America with its famous CBRS spectrum. America has harmonized spectrum across all 50 states. If only Europe were close to that.